And now it's part 2 and 3 together in one. I like that. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get the ball dropping and running and rolling. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, remember I told y'all from the first video, I ain't doing all that writing what V is equal to, what Q is equal to. We know from basic middle school and elementary school how to label a number line. That's all we're gonna do. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead and start off with 2A. So y'all can see that. Wonderful, wonderful. We have HB. I'll write in a darker color. I'll write in a darker. Now, we'll write in this one for right now. Okay, HB. The value of H is 18, and the value of B is 28. Okay? So we know 18 plus 28 will give us 46. Okay? Because 8 plus 8 will give you 16. You carry that 1, 2, plus 1 is 3, plus another 1, that gives you 4. That gives you 46. Half of 46 is 23. That's your answer. Let's go ahead and go with 2B. So, 2B says we have line GA. The value of G is 2. The value of A is 12. If you notice, I'm going from one letter to the next. The value of G is this number. The value of A is the other number. Let's see if I can get it out of the glare. So we get 14 divided by 2, which is just 7. Because we know 12 plus 2 is 14. Half of 14 is 7. Now we're going to try to C. We have CE. Wonderful. The value of C is 36. Ooh, don't get scared by that big number now. Come on now. We got a bigger number. Value E is 14. Okay? So, 36 plus 40 will give us 76. And half of 76 is 38. Does that make sense? If it don't, you know how to hit me up. You got my Schoologies, you have me on Remind, you have me on a variety of platforms to reach me. Now we have 2D. We have line DH. The value of D is 16. And the value of H is 18. Okay? So, 16 plus 18 will give us 34. And half of 34 is 17. Makes sense. Literally, if you notice, all of these problems are repeating themselves. The same setup, the same next step, the same answer, well, the same setup, but different answers. But you can understand it is literally flowing the same way. So 2E will be the same way. So 2E has FE. So the value of F is 24, and the value of E is 40. We're all gonna put that under 2. So we're gonna have 24 plus 40 will give us 64. Okay? So, half of 64 will be 32. Right there. Solve that in about 4 minutes. So, if you need to pause the video, you can. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Please don't hesitate. We are still moving forward next week when we return to school. Please do not hesitate to reach out. Now, we have already got that. Time to progress to the next and last section. Okay. Let's see. We're going to try the third set. The third set only has 4 questions. We start with 3A. 3A says midpoint of Vx. So the value of V, 10. The value of X is 26. Same template. We're going to have 36 divided by 2. Half of 36 will give us 18. If y'all can't see that because of the glare, that's a 2. But then again, it's been the same thing as we've been following along. So we have 3B. 3B says UW. So U is negative 24 and W is negative 10. Okay? So, you owe someone $24. Now you owe them $10 more. That means you owe them $34. And we know half of negative 34 will be negative 17. Just like on here. Okay? Just like on here. That's how I'm following along so well. I labeled them. So, we have ZV. ZV. The value of Z is 2. The value of V is 10. So 2 plus 10 is 12. And we already know, because we're scholars, top tier scholars, thank you. Half of 12 is just 6. And so we on our last one, 3D. We have YZ. YZ. Y is negative 18 and Z is 2. You owe someone $18. Now you give them $2. You still owe them $16. And because we're intelligent scholars, we know half of negative 16 is negative 8. And that concludes this video on these notes. That is midpoint by a number line. Now I'm going to go through midpoint using coordinate points. So, bear with me with that one. If you need graphing paper, go print some off. There should be graphing paper online anyway, but if you want to work with graphing paper, you can. It's your choice. But that concludes this video, and I'm going to have another video where we will start these notes. So if you have these notes on Schoology, go ahead and pull them up.